Hey everybody. By now, everyone has seen about the shortages, the panic buys, and the empty shelves in various stores all across the country. I started seeing this about a week and a half ago when I went out to make a shopping run to add to my food storage. I noticed that there were certain things that were getting low and some other things that they were completely sold out of, which was not typical for the store that I was in. Um, and I made a note of that. And in the prepper groups online, I noticed there were other people in various locations that were making the same observations that I was. That there were some shortages, there were some completely empty shelves on different things, and the typical response from preppers online was, "Stop fear mongering. Stop fear mongering. You're trying to cause a panic. There's nothing going on. There's no shortages. It's just fear mongering." Well, turns out the people that were saying that were wrong. It's not fear mongering, it's an observation of the situation at hand. Something that's not typical of your everyday routine. Um, and it's not fear mongering to pay attention to things like that. When you see something that's out of the ordinary, that's not common, and you note that observation, um, that's not fear mongering. That's being situationally aware. Uh, but there again, at that time, a week and a half ago, it was just a few things were short here and there. Maybe one or two items were completely sold out. It wasn't that big of a deal, but it was a warning sign. And if you paid attention to it, you were prepared for what came next. And that is the panic buying that's going on right now and empty shelves. All of the hand sanitizer disappearing, alcohol disappearing, toilet paper is disappearing, water is disappearing. But there's not a, I think there's still a run on some of the foods, some of the longer storage foods, but not as much as these other items. Now, there's not a lot we can do about that. I hope everybody has got plenty of stuff put back. If not, try to add a little bit to whatever you can. You're going to be limited as to what you can do right now, simply because things are disappearing and some things are absolutely gone. But here's what I'm concerned about. Right now, we're up to, 12 deaths from the coronavirus here in the United States. If this continues on trend, as it has with the other countries, where you see thousands of new cases and we end up getting into the hundreds of deaths, this will get a lot worse. I'm not saying it will, I'm saying it can. This panic buying and hoarding will get a lot worse. I saw on Amazon Prime somebody had a 12-ounce bottle of hand sanitizer. They had priced it at $199. That is absurd. But that's the kind of thing you can look forward to if this virus starts to spread out of control in this country like it has in China and around the world. So be prepared for that. Like I said, I'm not saying it will happen, but if it does, that is the result you can expect to see. There's going to be a big run on food and other supplies. The price of things that are available will go up. It's supply and demand, and some people are just outright price gouging. So that will all happen if this does get worse and the panic continues. So just be aware of it and be prepared for it. Get what you can. I'm not suggesting go out and buy up every can of beans that you can find. But when you go shopping, get you a couple of extra of each item. It would not be a bad idea. Particularly if you're new to prepping and you haven't really built up a supply yet. For those of us that have a supply, we don't have to worry about it so much. If we see an opportunity to grab a couple of things, we can, or we can just leave it alone and leave it for somebody else who doesn't have what we do. But yeah, that's my main thing with this video is, if the virus spreads, expect this panic buying and this hoarding to get a lot worse. Expect these shortages to get a lot worse. Because there's a very high possibility of that happening. Anyway, that's all I've got for right now. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my videos, to my channels, I would appreciate it if you did that. I'll be bringing out some more videos here pretty soon. I've got some announcements I want to make about the subscription boxes. There's something going on with one of those that I want to cover. And I've got some other things I want to cover as well. Just got to find time after getting off work here to do some of these videos, and I've got so much going on. It's hard to find that time sometimes. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.